Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Ben the Human Plays News Tower. Good news! I just reloaded the game after saving last time, and she's back to tell me about how to produce maps. Remember last episode when I was like, no, don't go anywhere? Apparently, she's gonna tell me how to do it. Go to here. Oh, there's a lot to do. Okay, hold on. Let's start with explore the view. No? What about senior satisfaction? Brad Coleman. Oh, this shows how satisfied this employee is with its prestige environment. If everything else is in good condition, this acts as the final bonus on the performance of the employee. Gotcha. So satisfy their basic needs, and then this is better. Don't worry if you can't max this out right away. Seniors are okay with not having a prestigious environment. They will just keep working the way they used to. Got it. So they really like the apple painting and the picture of the founder. They're like, this is great. I love this picture of the founder. Shows you where prestigious areas are and where unprestigious areas are. Rusty. I don't see any rusty ones. Even up here. This object is prestigious. You can use objects like these to try and maximize the gold bars. Got it. Here. Unlocked objects that give prestige are found here. The coffee machine. Yeah, a little bit. Cool. You can click here. Oh, I've never noticed that button before. That's cool. Portrait frame. Neat, neat. So we have 26 influence points. I want to yeet that into the elevator today. So I'm just going to do that right now so I'm not tempted to get anything else. Elevator obtained. Does that mean I can ditch the stairs? Oh, she went away. Dang it. Well, at least we learned about senior employees. Cool. Now how do we build an elevator? Elevator. Oh, this is sick. I can't build. Do I have to take the stairs out? Yeah. Stairs, sell. Stairs, sell. Stairs, sell. My people that got launched into the ether. Okay, so now they don't have a way to get up and down, but the elevator should solve that. You can't elevator to the... Okay, you have to stairs from the first floor to the second floor. Okay, so that's fine. Now, how does one elevator? Like here? I kind of feel like we should... Oh! That we could do a big realignment here. I have an idea. Let's get rid of the stairs. Now, I would like to run the elevators from the top of the building to the bottom of the building on the left-hand side. So just move everybody over a little bit. Just get it out of the way for now. And now this is the tricky one. Can we compact you? Whoops. Can we compact you guys enough? There's a freaking plant on the ground still. I thought I put you over here. Oh, you can't be under the table. Can I put you on top of the table? Unknown. I definitely can put the trash can under the desk though, right? Yes. There should be no gap just for a trash can. Are you all covered by the board? I think you are. It's too loud. Is it because you're all too close together? What if I put the plant over here and then you, because now there's space over here, we put you there, and then can I put in a coat hanger? Where's sound? Acoustic panel? I thought the coat rack also did sound. Coat rack. Well, I'll be... Where did my coat rack go? It's not a heat thing. General? Aha! It's under general. Oh, a small plant also helps? Are you different than... Let's give everybody a small plant then. It doesn't seem to be helping enough. Fudge. How do I get the sound out of here now? Now they're all too close together. Can I bring this closer? Oh, I have an idea. Just double the just double the acoustic panels on top of each other. That'll solve the problem. Yeah, he's a genius. I knew it. Okay. Now, back to the elevator. Sorry, I've a lot going on. So elevator. Yes, this is perfect. And then another elevator. Like that. And then one more. I'm gonna cram you guys in together a little bit. Oop. Oh, there's a trash can in the way. I was like, why can't I move this desk? Here, you go over there for a second, madam. Trash can. Here. Desk over. I know this is moving it closer to the door, so like spies are more likely to get a hold of you or whatever. We have to fit our elevator in, otherwise nobody can get anywhere. And then elevator. Huzzah! Cool! Who needs stairs? Now we actually freed up a lot of space because we don't have all those doors everywhere. All right. You guys got me stories? What am I working on this week? 230,000 newspapers. You guys want various I have a lawsuit? Did you just deliver that? Or are you working on that? Oh, he must be working on those. Okay. So we've got stories. Apartment project is underway. Give the game a second. It's thinking. Is back. Okay, Jim is working on that one. Economy politics. What do we already have for this week? Kind of dealer's choice here. Although you are a politics society, so maybe that's how we go this week, is society politics, and see what we can't glean. And yeah, so skip the economy and go politics side. Although we could just really lean into the economy now. Well, you know what? Let's get the politics. How are the ads going? The Minscon Theater, let's get that one knocked out. It's so hot in here. I am well aware. It's not noisy anymore, though. We put so many vents up in there. It still didn't work. Walter, you can take care of that story. This room could be a bit more prestigious. That would be nice, huh? We only have one influence point, though. I yeeted all my influence on the elevator. Dude, it's so fast, though. The elevator is so much quicker than the stairs. And damn, you can put a crap ton of people in there. That's really nice. Very cool. I'm very pleased with the elevator choice. Just wait till we get our hands on the vacuum tubes. Then I think we can launch people around the map super easy. Or by people, I mean the things they're writing. New society. Well, we get the first thing going, so let's get Jim on that. Man, you guys finished off these stories pretty quick. All right, we have a couple economies as well. And an economy ad, so that could work. And then we also have an entertainment ad. And then another society up here. Okay, so we've kind of got our thing going. I don't know if I care about the... I know you're a double quality, which is nice. Or a 2 quality star. But honestly, I don't know if that's all that important to us. Another delivery of paper. That's the wrong story. More society. Silver is pretty good. And another society. We're going heavy society this week. New object. Cool. Let's get that one. I would love a new object. Especially if it was related to, like, making society reporting better. I would approve. My microphone might sound a little different to you guys. I got bored one day and I was just messing with my sound settings. So if it sounds different, that's why. And if you're like, I don't like the way this sounds, let me know. But I thought it sounded a little better than normal. So yeah, let me know your opinions. Or if you don't have one, that one's fine too. Mostly I'm just trying to avoid it being like grating. All right, we've got people will be dropping off stuff right and left as soon as they get somewhere. Tragic. What are we looking for? We are looking for tragic. Great. Get out there, Jim. Economy? Okay. So well, you have unrest, which is what we are looking for, unrest. So I think we will grab that one. And what's this? New object! A Christmas wreath! Oh, that's funny. What do we do with the Christmas wreath? What was that for? Counters noise, counters heat and smell by a little bit. Let's just put a Christmas wreath up above. We'll put 2 of them. They're expensive, geez. Holiday spirit. It's the holiday season. That's a good thing. I like the holidays. Not everybody does, but I'm a fan. Doot doot doot. News society. We're going ham on the society today. I think we could turn this off now. We have so much society, it's crazy. I would be open to a little more economy, a little more politics. Although this is kind of interesting. We've got a bunch of overlapping stuff now. So we have a society economy, a society politics, a politics economy. So you could like do a front page of these 3, or at least a page of these 3, and make them kind of cross over each other pretty well. The ad is kind of off on its own now, which is a little unfortunate for the ad. Yeah, everybody's working. The Bank of the United States collapses. Major news from Wall Street. The colossal Bank of the United States is about to collapse. $200 million in deposits that would make the single largest bank failure in the nation's history. Definitely need to go report on that. Oh, there's so many economies. I don't think we can get this one done. They're all economies, and I only have 1 people. And we haven't really leaned it. Unfortunately, we're on like society. Yeah, I think we're just gonna skip this one, unfortunately. We're in Minneapolis again. Santa saves bakery supplies. Hell yeah. Thanks, Santa. Please don't injure her. Oh no, she's injured a little bit for 4 days. That's so long. Another economy. All right, Irma, you get to. I should have sent Irma to get her head injured on the county road. It's winter. You got to be careful when you're driving around in Minnesota in the winter. It's scary. Yeah, unfortunately, we won't be able to make that one work. How are you guys doing? You'll be done in 13 hours. A day and a half is a long time, but we still got a little bit of time for that one. And then 12 hours for that one. Oh, I should be including my editor in some of these. I don't really think I have enough time for that this week, but when we get early on in the week, I should focus in on a story that has like, if it has a gold guaranteed to be like an important one, I would send that to my editor so she can punch it up a bit. It's not common that you see those red negative effects on stories. So I think it would make sense for me to send them to my reporters, or sorry, my editor. I don't really care about that one. That way she could, if it is a good story, she could make it even better. I would like to get this object, whatever that is. Do you think it's a Christmas tree? That would be very funny. All right, Irma, go for that one. We've got a politics story. Jim, you're not low on the politics tree, but might as well let him take a crack at it. Yeah, economy and entertainment going on. So you can tackle the entertainment. I should not have sent Regina. That was a dumb decision. She's by far my best reporter in like she's not the best society reporter, but she's pretty dang good. And she's by far the best at economy and crime, so poor decision making on my part. All right, we can send, oh, that's also economy. Dang. Roll the presses. All right, let's start putting the paper together at least. Okay, so this was kind of like the cobbled together front page that I kind of liked, actually. But we don't want to push too far to the right. What are you? Oh, if we're all the way to the right, we get 5 influence points. That is interesting. So if I did this, it would only push us 1. And then this, and then that. So we've got you covered, and you are both in there. If I widened you, that's interesting. Immediately unlocks the next story file within the news. Note that once this reporter is assigned, it cannot be undone. That's interesting. So I don't think there's a way to get both, right? Yeah, if you were far enough right to get this influence point, you wouldn't be able to reach this guy. And I honestly think coordinator is very interesting compared to this. So maybe we just ignore the five influence points and go for the coordinator. Now, how do we cobble together the rest of the paper? I think we just do this in society. Or the second page, just entirely society. Like that. Then I just want to stay in the middle here, so rather than put you in this page, we instead put an ad there just for money purposes. Because if we swap you two, that pushes us off of coordinator, and I don't want that. Frankenstein released. Kansas requested cutting of 32 scenes. That's a lot of scenes. Treasury consumed by flames. Hundreds of steal from food market. Yikes. Discovery of Pluto. That's cool. Apartment project, $100 million deal made. Fire threatens power lines and steel giant collapses. This is a rough front page. It's like nothing's going well. But we get this. Let's set, Irma's still working on that. And then what else do we got going on? I'm trying to think of ahead for the next week. So another so 2 economy stories and then entertainment economy, which is kind of interesting. So maybe we lean into entertainment economy this week? I don't know what the red means. Does that mean we've hit the limit on what we could have, or does that mean that we have a story of that kind available to us? Maybe that's the case. Anyway, go ahead. We can roll the print. I'm not going to change it. Oh, I don't know if I got 230,000. Not even close. That was my goal from the mayor, and I forgot about it. Still made a decent chunk of money, though. Oh, wow. $1,550 from ads is really good. And we knocked out College Point in one go. So that's good. I know you're mad at me. I can't help it. I forget to do your stuff all the time. I did get this one, though, which is kind of exciting. Coordinator. Looks like you've reached the end of the year. Let's look at the calendar of next year. Okay, what do we got? So January, not much going on, but we want to prepare ourselves not to get mobstered. Negates mobster risks on news items, can be used to unlock undercover trait locks. That's pretty cool. What about you? Continental Connector increases research speed for all foreign news. Well, we haven't unlocked foreign news yet, but that could be really nice. And then we'd want to come back to the middle to get rapid repair. Ooh, and we give that. That would be really good because I don't think a lot of our other people have traits. So that's really nice. Okay. Ooh, we got a society, a big society ad. You're benched. I'm surprised I haven't really leaned into sports recently. This employee worked hard last week and earned enough experience to level up. Oh man, I don't think I've leveled up my employees in a long time. Yep. I understand. Or did they level up on their own? Maybe that's what's going on. Bobby's shop. Dirty laundry. Oh, okay. So you're a mafia guy. Well, we don't need to worry about that. Under construction. All right. East Village. What do we want to go for? Coney Island? Resupply? File holder running shoes. Order list supply tools. Huh. So these are all like maintenance of the building, cleaning, washing, repairing. These are all really interesting. Maybe we try to go for Coney Island next. Go for Flatlands. You want me to print a lie and I get reputation for every lie I print and you will not take no for an answer. Okay. Let me see. Let's find out how to produce illustrations. The graphic workshop. Once we obtain this, we can produce illustrations in our newspapers. Makes sense? All right, we're slowly working through the hints she has because it seems very confusing when they even allow... I don't know what diplomatic route trait means. Oh, I should pause. Just cheap. So Jim... I feel like we give you coordinator. You're going to be gone all week, so don't count on Jim coming back anytime soon. Now, we have entertainment. Oh, no, we don't. We have economy, so we have to send Irma on that one. But we have this one, so maybe Regina, when she gets back, will be able to tackle that one. And we have a double entertainment. And there's the lie. I accidentally picked the right story. All right, Irma, you go get this. And then when Regina's out of the hospital, we'll send her to Minneapolis to get whatever this item is. She's actually already back, so we might be... Oh, nope, Regina's here. And then, Walter, you tackle the lie part of the story. So these are all old. Let's put you at the bottom. Low priority. Maybe we use you, maybe we don't. But I actually think it would be good to activate editor for this one because it's early in the week. It's a silver story. It could be something. And then we got economy. So yeah, I think we lean into entertainment economy for this week. We've got some ads to do. Let's get the economy one knocked out at least, so we have that available to us, and then we can have him tackle the society stuff later. Only 2 influence points, so probably not much to buy. Man, the elevator is so fast. I love it. More entertainment in Florida. Successful actor. Do we need any of these things? Defeat... And what are you? Just sports in general. So neither of you is a sports story. I think we would like to push left. to prepare for next week, because this week the calendar didn't matter. But next week it will. So we're like setting ourselves up for next week. The Olympic Games, there's sports. Oh no. Pause. Shift the entire priority of the entire newspaper. Oh my god. There's no way we're gonna be able to unlock all of this. Really? There's no sports on... There's no defeat stories for sports? Crazy talk. You're gonna be gone for 15 hours, 15 hours? Can I cancel the stories you're working on, you guys? Dump. You need to finish that story, though, because I want whatever that object is. So at least Ronald can go. And then, where is Walter? Walter's finishing this story, which has the lie in it, so that does seem important. Man, these got complicated. Look how fast Ronald is, though. Holy cow. We just need to flip Ronald back around and send him on one of these. Crime! Sports crime! That's interesting, actually. Ronald, get into the building! We have 13 hours left. I'm hoping Ronald and Walter can... Okay, Ronald's ready to go. If we can get Walter back in and drop off his story fast enough, then we can run this. Let's get the editor enabled. 5, 4, 3, 2... Walter! Yes! Ooh, that was scary. Just a bronze. It's better than nothing, I guess. Right. Irma will handle one of... Irma, you handle this boring one, and then Ronald, you handle this side of things. So we can get the lie in there. And then Irma's still dropping off her story. Outdoor swim races today. I guess if you were going to do outdoor races anywhere in January, Texas makes the most sense. We're still waiting on this. What did we get? Ah, we did get the Christmas tree! Santa did save the bakery supplies. That makes sense. All right, Regina's back. Welcome back, Regina. This is sick. Hot topic is sports. All right, we're gonna try to fill the newspaper with as much sports as we can. Oh, we got some ads to run still. Here you go, sir. And then the Christmas tree. Where could we put the Christmas tree? It's just prestige. And by just, I mean it's prestige. So we'll just put that right there. I wonder if that's like a permanent addition to the game, or is that just like for this season? And then it eventually will go away. Should athletes be amateur or professional? I was actually thinking about this the other day, where I was like, you remember when the newspaper, or sorry, when the newspaper, that's me, when the Olympics didn't allow professional athletes because they just like were like, they should be above that? What a scheme, because they were making money off of these people. And, like, they couldn't be paid to be athletes? I kind of understand, like, you want to level the playing field as much as possible. But it's really hard to be, like, the best athlete in the world if you don't train. So it's like they were just hoping you could pick people up off the street and be like, you're the best! It's kind of weird. Alright, what's going on with this one? Oh, are you at editing? Is that what's going on? Here, let's prioritize you. You... I don't know what the yellow means. That's new to me. You. Things are going well this week, though. All sports edition is my plan. If only they had asked me to do the 230,000 this week. All sports newspaper would have worked really well, I feel like. You done with the ads, my man? He is. He's just got to take his ad over to wherever he's going. I feel like I should probably get another assembly table. Bribe? I don't want to bribe anybody. I have more things to deal with. We can get started on politics for next week, maybe. Another crime, politics crime? That would be a good setup for next week. Maybe we start setting ourselves up for politics crime. Another politics story? You're in, that's right, Jim's in training all week, so it's we're kind of shooting ourselves in the foot. Ronald will be back soon, though. And we could have Regina be doing the crime reporting at the same time. Alright, Regina, you tackle that side of it, and then we'll get back to this one once Ronald's dropped off his thing. And Walter can handle the rented room crime family shootout. Waiting. All right, Ronald, tackle that. Walter, tackle that. And then Jim should be back by the end of the week, so we'll be able to get back to our normal schedule with reporting. 7 hours? We still got a day and a half, so that's fine. 12 hours, still got plenty of time for that one. I would like to run you. Oh, maybe we will be able to get this one into this week. Here, sort by readiness. Sorry, I kept clicking the same button except expecting something different to happen. You two could go together. And then you'll be ready to go too. We got a lot of options this week, which is kind of interesting. Yeah, roll the papers. We'll be fine. You're still working on it. You'll be back in a day. Really kind of trapped. Okay, Ronald's back. Let's knock that one out. We won't be able to get this lie. That ad's gonna take too long. New story. Senator's wife is sick. Well, that's too bad. Get a lawsuit for reporting on that? All right, let's just kick this one out because it's just a bronze story. So somebody can start researching next week. Ew, dirty. That's gross. All right, let's fast forward to the end of the week here. That one's also not super interesting to me. Must print now. All right, let's assemble the paper here. So we've got sports. Sensational. You should probably go here so we can get the influence points, and I'm trying to push left without touching this guy. So what else do we got from a left-hand side? You're a 5-star quality story, which is kind of wild. The winter... What if we swap you two? Is that even better? Oh, yeah. Actually, it's better to have the silver one in the top. Okay, and then another sports story. There we go. And that's all the sports we managed to cobble together this week? That's kind of surprising. All right, so economy, hopeful. And then another entertainment story to go with it. That's a pretty good second page. And then what do we got here? We've got some politics, we've got an ad and a sports story and more politics. Can I run you without having finished you? It looks like I can, because I finished part of it. And then politics, and then what are we missing? Oh, we've got everything. Fantastic. You guys are old. Is there anything I'd like to throw in there? Like, I could throw economy in there, but it's just kind of an ad for nothing. And then the sports. I suppose I just throw sports in there because it's on fire. And you guys are all old. And I don't really care about either of these ads particularly. Okay, I think that's a pretty good setup for this paper. Call it good. Roll the presses. Carnera versus somebody. Oh, that wasn't even that good of a week. I mean, we still made plenty of money, but I haven't been getting gold themes lately, which I think is definitely hampering our ability to make a lot of money. We did print one lie, so the mob is a little happy with me. We'll have to shift back to the mayor next time. I should really start like focusing in on one person or one faction and try to like just build my reputation with them. I've just kind of been hovering back and forth between the two. Hey, we got a sports ad. That's the first time ever. I think we'll drop. Oh no, we'll still be above $40,000. That's pretty good. Good job, everybody. All right, back to the mayor's office. 3x placed above the fold. What on earth does that even mean? Showcasing my elevated public highway, a little ink could go a long way. Placed above the fold. I'm hearing grumbles. Run a glowing story. Find a few locals willing to sing the praises. No time for bad press right now. So we're looking for a mayor's story that we can place on the 3x slot, I think. We will look for that. Oh, we already accepted. And we unlock Coney Island, so let's knock out Gravesend, and then we'll have all of Queens here. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed the episode, please click the like button. It helps me out a lot. Well, let's learn about maps real quick. Oh, that's so far away. Cartography. Produce maps in the newspaper. All right, well, we will maybe do that next time. If you guys enjoyed the episode, please click the like button. It helps me out a lot. If you want to see more episodes of News Tower or the other videos I have going on the channel, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you have your notifications on so you know when the next videos go live. But until next time, everybody, I hope you had a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody.